Phoenix like carrying on like that. He's not really like carrying on. He's not being a bit of a pork chop, but he is kind of like he's making some words, you know. What is that cat doing up there? I saw it just go through the door and turn sideways and stuff. It was a bit weird. So happy receiving ruffled smiles. It should be enough time between the last call and now. Johnson's already left. Let's see if Labby is still around to grab. And I will call for the last person. I don't know. Johnson didn't go in the fucking caravan, I guess. Okay, I thought I put him in it, but maybe not. Can I get you a call for them? I need a bulk goods trader out of that. And, what else? I can't kind of wait until we, like, move, you know? Like, I'm kind of sort of excited for that. The only problem is I have, like, this whole rec room I want to, like, pick up. And like, it's not going to take too long, actually. If I do that, we might be almost ready to go once the traders finish visiting. We do have traders coming. My people are just going to have a recreational deficit for a little bit. That is a bit of an issue. But I'll leave the lights in here. It's fine. Hey, Droxa. What are you up to? It's a happy time zone to you. All the best. Hey, your phone's out, so I can't hear it at the moment. Ah, it's all good. I know you can't hear the response, but hi. You're like, what the fuck is the mouse moving? It's fine. My people won't move these like right away. They're really just going to like take a hot minute to do anything because they're not going to want to move things. But this is fine. Be back later. I need to try out PC. Shove y'all. No worries. I'll catch you around. I'm trying to get like a couple of these statues uninstalled. Hey, Gillen. I see you there peeking, wagging your tail and whatnot. What are you up to? Guess further to Droxa, working hardly. They'll be back, Viking, don't you worry. Okay, I'm trying to get everything in here as much as I can uninstalled, because if we're basically almost ready to go, which we're kind of not, but we're getting there, I want my people to be picking shit up so we can sell what we can sell and we can buy what we can buy. And I think I've got them allocated to lift everything in here that's of value. What are you doing, Azul? You look like you're gonna sneeze, sweetie. I'm just like rubbing her nose. She looked like she just like looked like she was about to sneeze, and I'm like, I just rub the tip of your nose, and like that way, if there's like something irritating it, she won't be like uncomfortable. Now, my only problem with like the hospital beds is I don't want all of the hospital beds. I do want a lot of them because if we have an attack, I still need somewhere to put my people, you know? So let's pick up the rest. Is Campbell okay? And just make sure everybody's capable of walking if I take their bed, you know? They're a pillock. And Viking, is the wax so happily receiving Pat smiles? No. Like, you would not believe what I'm up to. Would it be War Thunder? If it's not that, working on electrical stuff? If it's not that, cuddled up with cats? I don't have anything for like after that. I won't go too far. You're lurking. I missed it. I missed like the golden opportunity with that, didn't I? I had like everything else going. That's funny though. No, it's all good, Keelan. You lurk if you need to. That shit was funny. I also need to steal their statues and crap out of here too. I gotta steal all the vitals monitors and the TV and the statues and the psychic emanator. I think I can probably put that in the very last one, but I do want the other ones lifted because I want to be able to send it. I'm gonna try not to uninstall all the fucking lights around this place because I just can't. I'm also gonna leave all the fucking storage shelves here because I just don't care about that enough. These kind of have to keep going for a bit. And I have like excess of rocks I really don't need. Caravan's idle. Yeah, we're waiting on this one to catch up. So Honestly, it's not that far behind. I just don't want to make them all wait. Because this one is fucking slow. Honestly, I made it wait a while, but fuck it. It can... I think this caravan's super fucking fast. The other one might catch up, and maybe I'll merge those two. But I severely doubt it. I also need to make sure you keep coming up here. They're moving super slow, and I'm not sure what they're bogged down with. They got hospital beds and steel, so it's not like I can drop them. They've already been attacked before. I don't think I have any prisoners with them. No. So, I probably made this lot sit here for a day, and they probably could have made it easily up to purple. But I'm not going to wait for them to catch up. I do think that they overtook them to begin with. So, it'd be what it is. Now, I do want you guys to stop sewing stuff. Yeah. I don't want anything else being sewn. I think we have enough food for what we've got. Like, obviously, I'll keep, like, the grow room lights where they are and stuff. What are you doing being adorable, killer? I'll keep the grow rooms, like, where they are and shit. I'm not gonna, like, uninstall the lights. I know I could send them forwards, but we have enough steel forwards, so I'm not worried about that. We have more things to hunt here, too, so we'll go do that. And then I'll go check on my animal quantities for male, female panthers, because, we have got a cull limit on them. Not that. But I do want to try to prevent my people from training up the males when I can have, like, a lot of females which can reproduce a lot of offspring, you know. Like, as for the thrumbos, I don't care too much about the male-female ratio with that, but I would rather sell a little male calf than cull it, realistically. I have a shit ton of yaks still here. I also still want to send out a caravan, kind of at the point where, like, I have only a couple more caravans left. I might even have to cull some of my animals here because I have so many. But like I said, I'm getting really close to... Actually, hold on. Let's get these beds uninstalled too before the traders arrive. And I'll get some beds. I'll get some double beds thrown in here because I don't have room to put the alternative double beds. And most of these people are just by themselves. Big War Throne event starts today, and then Big War Thunder event starts 3 days. So I'm about to have a month of living off 2 hours sleep day, best case scenario. Holy shit, Gilon. Well, I do understand, but do take care of yourself during that time. Like, I've only got today, Thursday's stream, and Monday's stream left, and then I'll only be in Discord and stuff, so I won't be around to be lurked to. But yeah, I do hope that you take care of yourself, and you get lucky with some of the fucking drops and stuff that you're trying to get and shit. You know, all the rewards and whatever. I'm sure you'll do fine, but like, as you said the other day, you were having like shit luck, so hopefully it gets better. But yeah, we've got one more RimWorld next Monday. It's Monday instead of Tuesday at this time. And then we've got Projects Onboard this Thursday instead of Friday because I'm not streaming this Friday. Nick's sister is coming over from Perth, so we're gonna go hang out and shit while she's over. I only get to see her like once a year, so there's no way I'm not gonna be rested for it, you know. I hate it when events overlap like that. Yeah, that does suck too, because you can only be like so far into like one place or the other, but it also depends on like, you know, how much you want this thing as well versus the other and stuff, you know, because like it would be fine if like you didn't care too much about one's reward versus the other, and you're like, oh, I could skip this one, or I could prioritize the other over it or whatever. But like in this case, I think you want stuff from both of them pretty importantly, so I'm not surprised, you know, that it's gonna be like a bit of a slog. Also, I'm not going to put the extra beds along this extra row or up the top, because I do have the extra beds that I put all the way up here. Also, we've got shit going on because we have a fuck ton of this stuff on the ground. Just to clarify that, I know somebody out there will comment on it, but I have a lot of plants currently nearing like harvestableness, and I have a lot of stuff on the ground, so we've got a bit of a problem with that. I could just open up some of these doors and like let the animals to them, but I would still kind of like my people to kind of haul it inside. Like I have yaks and stuff actively eating it here. Totally fine, don't care. I'm not gonna bring that inside, you know. They'll not be able to lurk as well. I know. I thought I'd let you know because obviously, like, you know, if I don't mention it, you might not necessarily know. Like, I'll probably put like a Twitch story up either this Friday or for Monday, just to like obviously let you guys know like the last stream of the year and stuff when it is and shit. Because otherwise, yeah, if you don't catch me live and you don't catch like the notification or whatever, you might not necessarily know that I'm not streaming for like a couple of weeks or whatever between Christmas and New Year's. I think I come back the second week of January. I think I'm off until like the 4th or the 5th. And this time around, like I was going to try to do a little bit of work on like my avatar and stuff during this holiday, but I kind of decided that I probably should just enjoy the Christmas holiday and New Year holiday and stuff and just be, you know, enjoy that for a little bit, as opposed to being concerned about like getting anything done. Because I go like super hard working on stuff like all year as is and stuff, and I'll probably still take like a week or two here and there to work on her. And I just kind of like, I think I've relaxed my kind of time limit for trying to get her finished. I just hope that I'm done by like next Christmas, because it's taken me a long time. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm trying to make my Live 2D avatar. I'm also like partway into it, but I am a complete novice and learning as I'm making her. So it took a lot for me to understand how to make the art for her, and then how to make the art move and shit and all that kind of stuff. And my program is not allowing me to auto mesh shit. It has the ability, but it won't do it properly, so I can't even like cheese it and do it faster. So it's all going to be manual, and then I have to work out how to do toggles, and then I have to work out how to make it do stuff in VTube Studio. So I have a lot ahead of me, and yeah, it's gonna take ages. So I'm trying not to stress about it at all and just trying to take it easy and work on it bits and pieces throughout the week and year and stuff. Plus I've also found that like for my health, not streaming on like the Wednesdays, just doing the 4 streams a week has been pretty good. But also like I've also got sick a couple of times this year as well, like pretty sick. And so I've kind of missed additional time on top of that, or I'm not able to stream as much. And that's a big thing I've had this whole year, is I've lost like the ability to do like the big 4-hour streams and stuff for the most part. So yeah, I'm just doing as best I can with it. Yeah, I would have been stuck wondering where did you go. Well, that's why I kind of mentioned it. Like probably Thursday stream and Monday stream, I'll probably, if I can remember, to pin something in my chats so that people coming in will see that's like I'm on holidays for the next couple of weeks. But then it relies on people having seen me sometime in the next 2 streams kind of thing, or in Discord or on Blue Sky. But like if you're not checking those, or if you don't see it and then you go to see like catch me live and stuff at like regular time and stuff, and I'm just not there, like it'd be concerning, I'm sure. I kind of want to get rid of the row rooms that are outside and like have them not worry about it at all. I'm thinking about doing that because I don't know if we're going to still be here until like a whole nother winter. But like the internal grow rooms, they can stay, right? They can stay for the moment. I don't feel like I need them, but these kind of areas I do sort of still need to plant a bit, so the animals that I've got here have still got food and crap. But yeah, I think I stopped planting out here first, so it's basically gone. I don't think my people will come and harvest it. I think they were harvesting stuff, but I do believe we've got sufficient food. We've got 13,000 rice as is, plus we've got like 2,000 packaged survival meals and stuff. if I need to, I can send my group more food. But what I'm essentially going to probably do is I'm going to basically like take most of my colony outside real soon. Also, these are not for you guys to sleep in. They're going to be... I don't want them to sell the bedrolls. I'm really at risk of them selling bedrolls because I'll do that. But, hold on, I've got to call. There we go. I want them to have a few bedrolls so that they're not as, like, destroyed when we move. Let me have some water, hold on. Hey, Sirius. What are you up to? I was going to say, Project Zomboid's Thursday this week, by the way. Today is, well, I'm going to say, I'm like, today's technically now into Wednesday, but it's only like 1:30 a.m., so it's not that far into Wednesday. What is this? Oh, it's a... Oh, I've got the icon on it to uplift it, that's why. Yeah, how you doing, man? Some work, so basically preparing for stream. Whoa, we got a caravan ambush. If you could just, like, I know you're a fellow streamer and stuff, but just try to avoid, like, mentioning that, like, you're going to be streaming or, like, stuff like that. It's generally poor form for doing that in a fellow streamer's chat and stuff. I just don't know if you know. Let's get these two dead. I don't know who I've got in this group. Hex, Tyrant. Tyrant, if he's got a gun, maybe. Mai's got a gun, I'm sure of it. If they've got Scaria, I don't want them to touch anyone in this group. If they've got Scaria, it's going to get dead. And I'm back to EP time. I have Meowful stream lurking as always. Oh, yeah. Go for it, Keelan. Go get your rest. Go get your rest while you fucking can. I know you're probably going off the game, but it's fine. I've been tired as shit. I don't know why, but like today and like yesterday and stuff, I couldn't really sleep during the day, and I sleep during the day. I'm awake at night, so that was not great. Like, I'm not trying to force it. I'm not trying to like lay down and squeeze my eyes shut and hope for the best kind of thing. Where the fuck are these animals? Are they even coming to attack us? Oh, there they are. They're just slow. Yeah, no, I did a lot of housework on the weekend. We cleaned out the garage. I don't know when the last time we cleaned out the garage was, but it took most of a day and both of us and stuff. But I probably spent like 11 hours doing like seriously like heavy physical labor in like hot weather and shit. So yeah, everything fucking hurts. And I, until recently, haven't really had that kind of like physical kind of ability to be able to do that health-wise kind of stuff. So yeah, I kind of assumed that I'm just like roll over and then I'm sore, and then it kind of like keeps me up or like wakes me up kind of thing. That's what I'm kind of expecting is happening. So I assume that's why I really can't sleep at the moment. It could also be because it's summer. Summer is super bright during the day and often pretty hot. So like even with the air conditioning on and stuff, I love how Blue Jay just fucking fell asleep then. Even with the aircon on and stuff, it's very bright and it's very hot. So that also tends to keep me awake longer during the day. But yeah, I'm just sore and I'm tired and stuff, but otherwise I'm mostly okay. You guys were the ones like only just left, weren't yous? Get you guys moving. You guys got all your food. I don't want to take the Scaria dogs. Yeah, you basically at your weight limit. Go for it. Alright. Well, they're sorted back out, and I'll go check the transport pods and shit again. I might actually have to put them as allocated, like, storage at the moment. Even if it's, like, not storage, just to, like, get them to count. You get your bedtime back as was. Yeah, no, I always am awake at night and sleep during the day and stuff. It's just, in summer, it's more likely for people to be active during the day around here and stuff. So it can also be, like, really loud and shit, too. So when it comes into summer, it sometimes gets a little bit rowdy in the suburb, especially when it starts getting towards like holidays and crap, because everybody's trying to get something done before holidays happen. And nobody really kind of considers the fact that their neighbor might be awake or trying to sleep or whatever, you know. It's not like the most common thought process that comes across, you know. Yeah, Waver, it's finally got time to hang out. You did. How you going with that computer? I realized like the last time I feel like I got to see you before yesterday was when I was chopping the wood and fucking Project Zomboid, and we have the big conversation about like the internet and stuff. And I feel like back then you were having like the issues with the computer and stuff, but just let you know, Waver, I've only got a stream on Thursday and next Monday, and then I'm off for a couple of weeks. So if you don't see me online, that's why. I'm on holidays for a couple of weeks over Christmas. Not going anywhere or doing anything like that. I just have some time off, rest, celebrate the holidays and shit, you know, that kind of thing. Mind you, the first couple of days before Christmas, I will be working on like editing videos and shit for the annual best of acrylic video and the cute acrylic sounds video. They'll be on YouTube on Christmas. So yeah, I've left myself more time this year. Last year I left myself I streamed and worked on the stuff afterwards on top of my post-stream editing, and then I had 2 hours to faceplant, fall asleep on bed, and then wake up for Christmas. So I don't want to do that again if I can avoid it. So yeah. Also, you guys have got to stop fucking sleeping in these beds. They're not for you guys. I want to unassign everybody's beds if I can. Let's make those medical for the moment. Get the fuck out of the beds, mates. Go find somewhere else to sleep. I have a lot of other places you guys can go sleep. There's definitely somewhere for it. I know you want this as a preference, but as soon as they're out of the room, I'm going to change this back to non-medical and stuff. Didn't get to work on it yesterday, and when I came back to check it out on Mist, I noticed Shadow's replying that it was pretty good, but was gone when I came back. Oh yeah, because Shadow had to go to work. Shadow was only in for a few minutes and stuff. This time of year is generally pretty busy for people, so I'm not really surprised. I don't get to usually see as many of my regular faces and talk to people and stuff as much, because usually people are trying to prepare stuff, or they're finishing up, or they're extra busy with work or studies or whatever, you know. So it's only that kind of thing. Then I had to be busy again. Yeah, I kind of figured that you got busy again, or something happened with your computer, because I know you said you had some problems with it and stuff. But I kind of figured it probably wasn't that. I figured you were just busy, you know. That's usually what it is. Let's get these sent over. I could just keep sending them into here. I could also send it into this room as well, because that is actually storage. Let's go around and find which pods need to be sent. But, yeah. What else was I thinking? Yeah, I kind of woke up really late today. My partner actually woke me up after 9, and usually I'm awake before 9. Usually I'm sitting at my computer to prepare to stream at 9. So, because I woke up so late, it took me a while to kind of wake up, and I kind of had to because I hadn't slept for long and stuff, I had to go and do a salt gargle kind of thing, and kind of wake up my throat, vocal cords and crap, you know, all that sort of stuff. And yeah, then I kind of just started stream late, which I was kind of you know what, it's fine. I have had only mostly 3-hour streams and a couple that were under it from being sick and shit, so yeah, I don't really mind. Obviously, I wasn't able to tell everybody that I was starting late because it was so basically on top of the time, but yeah. Either way, I'm looking forward to, I'm not super looking forward to the fact that I'm gotta start fresh, I have a fresh start in Project Zomboid. save, but I have that on Thursday that I'm sort of looking forward to, just apply kind of thing. And then we got one more RimWorld next week, which, you know, I don't know if we'll move out before Christmas, but that would be pretty fucking epic. It's just going to be a regular sort of stream. And Friday I can't stream because my partner's sister's coming over from the other side of Australia. So, yeah, we're going to go spend some time with her and stuff. I'm logging off for 20 minutes. See you later. Have a good stream. No worries. I'll catch you around. I actually think I'm like a little bit over time at the moment. I'm pretty sure I saw we were at like 3 hours a little while ago. I'm like, I should probably stop in a moment, but I'm just checking like my pods and stuff. I think everybody's mostly safe. Yeah, okay, all the pods are basically sent. So what we've kind of got going on here at the moment is Dryden has got 4 traders coming, and I'm gonna try to sell off as much of, like, I need them to uninstall the beds and shit too, obviously, but I need to sell off like most of the bric-a-brac, like beds and side tables and all that crap, because I'm not sending it forwards, right? Anything that doesn't get sold, I guess I can put in a transport pod and I can send it to an ally as a gift, maybe. I do want them to stay the fuck out of these, so I'm going to have to reallocate those to medical again to kick them out, because I've put down solo beds. I've got solo beds around the place that are unowned. I just need them to walk further enough the way to go find a bed instead, you know, because they're going to sleep on the ground until we move. Go for it, a waiver. And I've lifted up most of the hospital beds, so if a hospital needing event happens, I can always convert these to medical, but I don't want to, not if I don't have to. I don't want to sell these, so I don't want to accidentally sell bed rolls. I will have to lift up this stuff. I've still got to move this stuff. I can put that in a pod though. I can put most of the content of this in a pod, and I still have quite a lot of food out in the fields. If I wanted to, I could change the grow spaces to be storage spaces and say, like, don't allocate them, which would then give me a total of how much actual food I have in storage to send to get my people out of here. But I need to send a couple more caravans out from here after the trade, lift up the last couple of probable, like, buildings and shit, and then we've kind of should be, like, it's going to take a bit to get them out of here because I have so many people still in here. But if I can send a couple of caravans just outside the door and make them sit there with, like, majority of the food and supplies and crap, I can slowly add other caravans to it and stockpile the food on them and then move one big unit of the colony. I would not want to send that whole unit as a unit, but I get them sent out. And we are gonna need to start cranking out the bedrooms in here. We've got some buildings, we've got some storage, we've got some food. We have some surplus food, which is good, and we have some excess raw food, which is great. But I need the bedrooms made really soon so that these people have somewhere to live. I have 3 caravans going out. I did kind of stifle this one for a bit. It should really be up about here by now, but I have transport pods still coming, and I have my my battle ladies on their way home, which I don't think they're really bringing anything too special, but they do have a bunch of animal corpses, which if they can get home before they rot, we can cook them or peel them, or at least my animals can fucking eat something, because, like, I have quite a substantial number of animals that are going to get capped once I merge the 2 colonies and stuff over. That's basically what's happening with RimWorld at the moment, and what will happen next week and stuff.